Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on his uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here. Allen on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. He's out in the clear. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, it's an interception. Dallas Turner picks it off. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. goes ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Another one for Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking for a target. Into the hands of Dell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 70 Lion. Check go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. And his first pass falls incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Nike 18.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Vikings first down.
Pollard on first and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense up to the line fast. They just get the play off. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long. It's Allen. That's incomplete left side.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half. 4th and forever coming up. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 4th down, Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And the man is there to knock that away. Ty Felton, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throw right side. Dell has it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Bills facing a deficit near the break. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 3rd down, Pollard. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Bills moving quickly now, they're in the hurry up.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Connection made to Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go. Allen. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bills.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he's able to get this down to the 36. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Again, a run with Pollard. Big gap up the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down, ball at the 36.
gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Has another lane. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's taken down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen fires out wide, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Tank Dell the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 14.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They give on 2nd to Pollard, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right back to Pollard. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Play action, McCarthy. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 13. He rolls to his right. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now it's Cook. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. And that one's behind him. And that's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Round 80. Is that?
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. We have seen this plenty, and Dale has another. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Alert, alert, alert. Is that?
Throwing here, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
By Talanoa Hufanga. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds his man, Gray. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings so likely locked up the win right there.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
56, 50. Alert.
Allen to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Allen now on 1st down. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Is that?
Allen on third down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Is that?
Working inside the red zone. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Is that?
To throw again, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
Alert!
Third and long.
Middle. Is that?
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
180. Is that?
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. That's caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Regular. Is that?
Cook trying this one off the gut. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Third and goal for Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Is that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Bills 21.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Huh.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
here for Pollard on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop he's made in time, that brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
McCarthy to throw for it. He connects downfield. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Try and push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.